just get a notification? Can you shoot that over to me real quick?
I can.
For some reason, it never puts them on my YouTube anymore. You got it. All right, friends. Good Sunday morning. For anyone who's watching the stream and not out celebrating their faith or being forced out to a Sunday morning family breakfast with a family that you may or may not get along with very well. Get rolling here in just a second. Make sure you hit that little like button for us. All right. Let's get right into it. Make sure you hit that like button for us, as always. You ready, Jen?
He's like, I don't care how bad you are, son. If somebody else out there just a little bit bad, I said, no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Mama, somebody got to be the bad.
Got a herd of children coming up to stand behind us, so apologize for getting the scene.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. The organization may change. The names may change. But the mission statement remains the same. In order to bring honor, dignity, and respect back into professional wrestling, it takes more than just one individual. It takes a society. My goals are clear, but I'm looking for like-minded individuals who are willing to share in the mission statement. It's time to bring honor, dignity, and respect back to the sport we all love. HWA, you are about to be introduced to the Straight Shooter Society. Are you in?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had Drew Tanner there. Seems like he's trying to recruit Devil Dog for something. That backstage camera skipped over the entrances. Oh, here we go. Badass. The British badass Scott Adams charging across the ring, taking out Rob Anderson. These two men just moving up to the heavyweight division, the World Championship title picture. Seeing who can start climbing the ladder first towards getting their shot at the main title here. Anderson representing the Black Label Society, the Dog Pound training compound. Scott Adams representing the Queen, the country across the big pond. No one really having the upper hand so far until that move. Anderson planting Adams on the ground, on his face, center of the ring. Long legs by Adams there, reaches down, gets his foot somehow touching that bottom rope. Adams rolling to safety. Diving, though, is Anderson, crashing down on Adams, not relenting one bit. Standing out there, fighting in front of fellow Black Label Society member AJ Woods. Saw Woods last episode get into an altercation with Hired Gun after their match, attacking him backstage. Apparently the Hired Gun did start it just before the cameras rolled on him. He actually went after Woods first. Woods retaliated with a series of chair strikes. I'm sure at some point we'll see more of those two together. Adams now has Anderson up. Powerbomb on the outside. But no, Anderson fights out of that. Referee Miss Payton on the inside, keeping close eye on the action. Anderson off the ropes, springing in a curb stomp onto Adams. Anderson setting him up. You see him stomping, getting ready, tuning up the band, a big super kick. Apparently Anderson twisted his ankle during that super kick and fell down, not able to go for a pin. Just a 1 count there from Payton. Anderson, a quick takedown. Looked like Rob Anderson was going for a power bomb of his own. Adams wanted no part of feeling his own devastating finisher right there hit on him. German suplex floated him right over. The strength of Adams carrying Rob Anderson, doing a complete flip in the air and up landing on his stomach instead of on his back. Adams now going for that jackknife. He's got Anderson up. This could be it. Jackknife powerbomb in the corner, close to the ropes. Peyton all over it. There's a 2 count. Anderson kicks out of the first jackknife powerbomb right there. You've seen that maneuver put away many superstar on the first one. And there, Adams diving over the top rope. You don't see him do that very often. More of a power guy, but in this case, Adams taking flight. You can see Elias beside me here in the top of your screen, decked out in the purple colors of the megastars. I like that little, what do you call that, Elias? A fedora you've got on your head? You got a little set of Dre beats around your neck. You don't really say much there, do you, Elias? You get the headphones around your neck. Why don't you put them on so you can chat with the crowd here a little bit? Say hi to the fans. He said hi, everybody, but I don't think he quite figured out how to turn his mic on. Adams running across Lou Thez press, delivering a series of shots to the face. German suplex stands him up again, going for 2. Suplex City time. Can he hit all 3 of them? There it is. Referee Peyton Russell staying out of the way of this one. Doesn't want, to get knocked over by these big boppers. Here she goes, diving in. Peyton with a 1, 2, and Adams kicking out. Elias here ringside with me, invited by the official, Peyton Russell. He's been stalking her in her DMs, not leaving her alone. Apparently she got aggravated with it. Just said, why don't you just come by the show? Hell with it. Finally wore her down, did Elias. He said something about consistency, but seems a little stalkery to me. And just a 1 count. Peyton saw Adams grab that bottom rope, breaks it up. Anderson a little frustrated, stands Adam back up. Going to try that power bomb again. He hits Adams with his own finisher. Jackknife. There's a 2 count and just a 2. Adams kicking out. The dog saying it's time to go to sleep. Woods stands Adams back up, sets him up for Anderson. Anderson coming in for the kill. Pile driver on the outside. You can hear Peyton just gets up to 2. We have a count of 15 here in Pandemonium, not just a 10 count. Anderson off the top ropes. Adams saw it coming, rolls out of the way. Great action opening things up here tonight, folks. Frustrated once again. Adams able to get his toe touching that bottom rope. He's had like 4 rope breaks already today. Adams up big right to his back, knocking Anderson down to 1 knee. The dog wants no part of that. It is a big shot. That could have taken him out. Rolls him up. He's got him up. Fireman carry. Thought he was going for the white noise, but instead he drops the back of the neck on his knee. Adams going to have to go to a chiropractor. Adams now getting dirty, raking the eyes. Very disrespectful move right there from the British badass. Next thing you know, he's going to be trying to steal his chain. Oh, Wood said something. Adams not happy with whatever Wood said to him on the outside. It gives Anderson a chance to recover, but Adams saw it coming. Must have heard his feet stomping behind him. And there's a beautiful German again. Calling Anderson to his feet, daring him to get up. Just off the screen over on the right-hand side, Elias, you can see there, yelling something to Peyton on the inside. Leave her alone, Elias. She's got to match the call here. Scott Adams setting him up. He's got Anderson up in the air. A second jackknife. Peyton all over it. 1, 2, and there's a 3 count. Scott Adams picks up the win. Great officiating right there. Good, clean match.
Here is your winner, Scott Adams.
Looks like Adams must have got poked in the eye at some point. A little blood from the corner of his eye. Scott Adams will take the first step up that ladder. Things are about to get a little more hardcore as we have the hardcore champion, Caleb Shaw, making his way.
And from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 267 pounds, the hardcore champion, Caleb Shaw.
All right, folks. Sorry, disappeared there for a second from the action. Elias was here beside me, distracting me. Once again, hardcore action, title on the line. Caleb Shaw in a triple threat hardcore match against Dro and Gavin Rivers here, ladies and gentlemen. This is an elimination style as well. You can eliminate your opponents by knockout, pinfall, or submission here in this one, folks. You check this one out. Make sure you hit that like button for us. Send a comment if you are there as well. Gavin going for a chair shot. Caleb wanting none of that. Wants to retain that title in a little double team action right there. As Dro and Shaw, a little short-lived alliance, Very short-lived. One move and then right back at each other. Man with the iron fist about knocked the jaw off of Dro right there with that flurry of punches. Gavin, wiry, strong, tossing Shaw around. Running, oh, he runs into Peyton. Not sure where he was going, running across the outside of the ring and bumped into Peyton for some reason. I've been paying attention. Big clothesline from Rivers. Caleb Shaw on the outside. Shaw has a bat. Evil intentions in his eyes. Dro luckily saw it just in time to swat it out of Shaw's hands. Get out of the way, Peyton. There's a pin. Shaw, 1, 2, and kicking out is Rivers. Caleb wants Gavin one-on-one in the ring so he can eliminate him. Tosses Dro to the outside. I don't think he was setting him up for a big finisher, but Rivers not done yet. Oh, a Claymore kick. Shaw lands on the metal rails on the bottom of this table sitting in the ring. Dro comes up, clobbers Rivers with a bat twice. Rivers is hurt. Shaw doesn't notice it, going after Dro. Shaw looking for more toys. Brings in yet another bat. 2 bats, a table in there. None of the weapons really being used all that much yet at this point in the match. That table's done a little bit of damage. They keep slamming each other on the backside. There's a nasty one. That'll leave some marks on the small of the back of Rivers. I don't know if any of you ever put up any of these folding tables, but that sharp metal band around the outside edges of it, that is solid metal, ladies and gentlemen. And it does have that sharp little undercut on there. What a move. Could be lights out for Dro. Peyton Russell with a 2 count. Beautiful dive there for Dro on the outside. Gavin Rivers there with a sledgehammer. Rivers with a sledgehammer to the gut, the midsection of Dro. And Dro is feeling the pain here. Still down after that one. If Shaw had been paying attention, he could have gone for a pin. Eliminated Dro right there, making it a one-on-one match. The one-on-one match of this style, Caleb Shaw no doubt would be, the favorite to win it. Two count, Rivers kicking out of it. Shaw poking up here, getting ready for battle again. I think he was hoping that Rivers would be able to put Dro away. Luckily, all these competitors able to avoid big shots from the bat or that sledgehammer, but using the table once again. Shaw barely missing the bottom of that table. What a move by Rivers. Rivers in command here, going to the outside with that sledgehammer. Hit him right in the gut. Gavin Rivers feeling it, and he's just continuing to pound Dro down with that sledgehammer on the outside. Goes for a pin now. 1, 2, and 3. Dro has been eliminated for this one, and now it is Rivers and Shaw one-on-one. Shaw with a big shot to the dome of Rivers. Rivers answers back, hits him in the gut with that bat. Bat goes flying to the outside. Rivers slides to the outside, or Shaw. Shaw now wants to do some work with those steps. Everything perfectly legal. Rivers with the bat clubs Shaw. Finally, in some one-on-one action, we see some great use of these weapons. That could be it. Gavin Rivers with the finisher. Shaw is down. There's a 2 count and just a 2. Shaw able to throw that shoulder up, roll out of the pin. Rivers frustrated. He's looking for another toy. Grabs the chair, brings the chair back in here. You've seen just about any weapon you can think of in this match so far. Fall away slam. Beautiful fall away slam from Rivers. Shaw setting the chair up in the corner. Not exactly sure what he has planned. Grabbing the steps as well. Maybe some kind of combo he has in mind. Rivers wanted no part of it. Kicked out of it. There's the finisher from Shaw. Rivers has got to be out. There's 1. There's 2. And Gavin kicking out. Somehow, Rivers kicking out after that move. James Black here beside me. He's not mic'd up, but he is with us. Want to stop in and check out the show. The president of Blaze and Explosion on the Worldwide Wrestling Network. You guys, it was a great show last night. PLE, the Grand Battle. So make sure if you haven't already, go over to the Worldwide Wrestling YouTube channel and check out that episode. You follow the Pandemonium Saga, there'll be a lot of familiar faces over there. Shaw just continuing to destroy Gavin with the bat here. How many times has he hit him with that bat now? This is getting damn near disgusting, Shaw. I think he's trying to knock him unconscious. Just punishing Gavin. Instead of going for a pin, finally going for a pin. 2, and did Shaw just let him up, or did he kick out of that one? Rivers back to his feet now. This match continues. And there's a move. That's got to put him away. Match clock kicking down. There's a 2 count, and it's a draw. The 10-minute time limit came to an end just as the hand of referee Peyton Russell getting ready to slap the mat for the 3 count. What started off as a triple threat match goes down to one-on-one draw between Gavin Rivers and Caleb Shaw. What a match there, folks. Up next, we've got this man, Mad Dog X, set to battle Devil Dog one-on-one here tonight.
Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 258 pounds, Mad Dog X.
Highly anticipated one-on-one match right here, folks. We haven't seen these two go at it very many times. You know, they're close friends, but with both of their in-ring ability, this one is bound to be favorites for match of the night for sure. At this point, Mad Dog X, the #1 contender, for that World Television title held by Michael Blaze. Devil Dog, on the other hand, just entered division, so starting from the bottom. Good opportunity to boost up some rank if he can take out the #1 contender here, Mad Dog X. Mad Dog is always looking great. Now Devil Dog at the top of the ramp, getting ready to come down. Waiting for his music to hit here. Folks, this is just as hard for me to watch. Watch this. There goes the hero. Once again, getting tossed out like trash. I promise I'm still the hero of this show. And there's a villain. Just reported that Devil Dog may have been assaulted backstage. We've got a replacement here. I'm sorry for the delay, but Devil Dog was taken out backstage. Hopefully you got some camera shots of that for the fans at home. Not many superstars not already scheduled for action backstage. Devin Wade had his in-ring gear on still because he was out there doing some training. First to jump up to take the spot of Devil Dog in this one. Hopefully we can get some more information on exactly what transpired backstage. Waiting for some reports to come across. Nonetheless, it will be Devin Wade and Mad Dog X going one-on-one. Again, was scheduled to be Devil Dog and Mad Dog. Little surprise action here. Mad Dog X starting things off quick. What a move right there by Mad Dog. Going for a pin. First move of the match, going for a pin. Wade kicking out. We know Wade is no slouch. We haven't seen Wade on HWA TV in years. I don't even know if he's actually officially signed to the roster or not, but gave him a thumbs up anyways. You know, Mad Dog and Devin Wade are good friends. Single leg gut buster right there. Both men rolling to the outside. Mad Dog stalking him. Looked like he was giving Wade a second, making sure he was okay. Again, Wade friends with Mad Dog. Count to 3 so far. Wade rolling MDX back in the ring. Count continuing. Wade now finally getting back up to the apron and climbing in the ring. Oh, he hits a spear. A quick spear out of nowhere. More of a takedown. Didn't get much momentum in that one, but surprised Mad Dog X enough to take him off his feet and tossing him up over the top ropes. Mad Dog bouncing right back up, fired up. Devin Wade telling him how he feels here today. A little two-fingered salute to everybody. Devin setting him up on the ropes here. Body slamming him into the ropes. I don't exactly know if that's going to do much more damage. Maybe kind of a waste of effort, or just hoping that the ropes would be enough to assist Mad Dog a little off balance, perhaps, is the plan from Wade, maybe. Mad Dog, oh, I thought he was going for the X marks the spot already. 2 count. Wade kips back up. Mad Dog here. There's the X marks the spot. Going for a pin. 2 count and just a 2. Wade is hurt. You can tell he hasn't gotten up yet, but had just enough in him in order to kick out of that one. MDX trying to wear the legs down, get that knee bar going. Up on the top ropes now is the hybrid athlete. Swanton bomb. 2, and there's a 3 count. Mad Dog X not prepared to take on Devin Wade here tonight. Did a hell of a job, though, coming up with a big win. No time at all to prepare for this opponent. Again, was supposed to take on Devil Dog. You saw Devil Dog taken out backstage.
Here is your winner, Mad Dog X.
Hopefully we get more information on exactly who it was that took out Devil Dog. If any of you recognize him that are watching the show, make sure you comment who you think the masked man was that took out Devil Dog.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Action Champion, Max.
More one-on-one action here as we have Jimmy Shadow squaring off with Matt 8-Star. 8-Star is the television champion here. I was mixed up earlier. I believe I called Michael Blaze the television champion. Let's correct that now. Michael Blaze is actually the United States champion, where this man here, what a move there from Matt 8-Star. Matt 8-Star is the world television champion. I'll clear things up for the fans a little bit. This is a tender loving care match. TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. Between these two longtime rivals from Worldwide Wrestling. Saw Jimmy Shadow in action last night over at the Blaze Explosion PLE, the Grand Battle. Jimmy Shadow, hell of a match against Chris Harris. Shadow lost that one, lost the title, but it was a hell of an effort. Both men going into that cage match pretty badly banged up from different altercations. 8-Star may have made a mistake pulling a move off right there, landing himself on that ladder. I'm not sure if they have the aluminum ones or the steel ones out there. I guess both of them will hurt, so I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but I would feel like maybe a steel ladder would hurt a little bit more, perhaps. Shadow throwing 8-Star down back to the canvas and going off the top ropes. What a move by Jimmy Shadow. Peyton on the call there, right there, 1 count. Kicking out is Matt and all his 7 other stars there. Going for a cover once again. Peyton Russell with a 2 count, and Shadow kicking out. Matt a little frustrated, thought he had him for sure. Look at Matt, the gold standard, the ageless one. One of the most senior men on our roster, just in the best. Looks like he's probably got a 0% body fat. Jimmy Shadow, no slouch either. Both of them with their Finn Balor type physiques. Again, this being a tender loving care match, this falls count anywhere. Sort of extreme rules. Perfectly legal, not ideal, but that shot right there in this one, perfectly legal. Jimmy Shadow shot to the pills of Matty 8-Star. Shadow tossing Matt back in the ring, wants to get the pin in the ring fair and square, trying to make 8-Star submit. He's got it locked in. Let's see if he can make Matt tap out. Star fights out of that one, almost trips over the ladder. Pretty simple move right there, just using Shadow's momentum, tossing him up in the air and flapjacking him on his face. Matt 8-Star once again gets that shoulder up, just a 2 count. Shadow back on the attack. Matt 8-Star reverses it real quick. Shot to the face, kick to the leg. I think he's going for a suplex, but Shadow reversed that. These two going back and forth. Great match so far here in this one. Shadow has some cruel plan. What's he going to do? He's to the outside. Now rolling through the middle ropes into a stunner. This could be it. Great momentum right there from Shadow. A 2 count. Matt 8-Star kicks out though. Jimmy Shadow thought for sure he had him after that move. Shadow fell hard, bumped the back of his head. You can see him holding the back of his head after falling on that ladder. Now an 8-Star splash. Eight-Star splash, putting Jimmy Shadow away with the assist of that ladder. Shadow, in the previous exchange there, fell backwards, hitting the back of his head on that ladder. Clearly, you can see in all these replays, Shadow holding the back of his head, stunned and hurt.
Here is your winner.
Matt 8-Star takes advantage. And that's just part of this match. Tender loving care match.
combined weight of 482 pounds, the Hybrid Wrestling All-Star Tag Team Champions,
Tag team action now, folks, as Ghost standing in the ring, going toe-to-toe with Louis C. Louis retained his hybrid title against Devil Dog last night at that Grand Battle PLE over in Worldwide Wrestling / Blaze and Explosion. Goes from the top ropes, dropping the knee onto the chest of Louis. Patrick C in there to break things up as Mr. Black here stalking. Scares Patrick perhaps out of the ring. Aiden Black and Ghost. Pretty scary team here. Patrick C, the freshman. Ghost takes him out, and here comes Aiden Black. Clothesline knocks the head off of Patrick C. The big, powerful man like this, one or two moves, and this one could be over early for the C boys. The mismatch here, and now Black choking the life out of Patrick C. Louis runs across, saves his brother, breaks that submission hold up. This is what we were looking forward to seeing, the big boppers in there, and Black tossing Louis out like a rag doll. Black going back after Patrick. Patrick had enough time to recover a little bit there. Rolled out of the way, and now Patrick going after Black. Wisely trying to use the barrier and anything else that he can get his hands on as an advantage here in this one against this monster Black. Patrick tags in Louis as the count for Aiden Black was going down. Black with a quick pin. Patrick there to break things up. Louis kip up. Great athleticism from the big man. Black apparently wanting to take out both members of the tag team champions. Louis saw his brother being attacked for no reason, basically. Diving through the ropes with a DDT. Aiden Black just snubbing it off and getting back to his feet. You see Louis, the strength, trying to wear the big man down. The count still going on in the background. Is that 7 or 9? I can't really hear it very well. Lewis rolling back in the ring. There's a 9 count. And there's a 10. Aiden Black knocked unconscious on the outside.
Here are your winners.
Patrick Seed knocked out the big man on the outside right here beside us. Black not able to get to his feet. Gets counted out by referee Peyton Russell. A rare count out in tag team action as now we get into tonight's main event. Chris Harris, who we see beat Jimmy Shadow last night, will take on this man, Joe Rivers.
South Carolina, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Savior, Joe Rivers.
Now making his way in is the handsome one, Chris Harris.
And his opponent from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 219 pounds, Chris Harris.
This is another one of those types of matches that could be a main event in some PLE somewhere. Both men charging for it. Back elbow from Rivers starting things off. Rivers with the advantage so far, going for a pin after an elbow and a power bomb. Just the one, Chris Harris kicking out. Rivers now still on the attack. Springboard stunner. Curb stop Messiah Joe Rivers is all over Chris Harris, starting this one off, ladies and gentlemen. Harris needing to take a little bit of a breather, trying to get some separation. Rivers having none of it. What a move right there! Springing himself over the top rope, crashing down onto Harris on the outside. Harris trying to get some momentum built from the cheering fans on his side. Joe Rivers continuing to dominate Harris here early on. Chris just hasn't had an answer at all so far. So he's going for some kind of neck breaker variant right there. And then a high knee, that'll make the handsome one maybe a little less handsome. Just Harris just blatantly, repeatedly slapping Joe in the face. More than anything, it seemed to pump Rivers up more, and here he comes looking for that curb stomp. That could put Harris away. Curb stomp Messiah. 2 count and almost a 3. Harris kicking out. Harris doesn't seem to have much of anything in him. Huge match like this, Chris, you've got to get it rolling. These are 2 of the top guys in that world title picture. Either one of these men could earn that spot to face the Iron Bison for the world title at the next pay-per-view. Harris has got to get it together, otherwise Rivers is just going to walk all over him. Harris now, as if he can hear me, has turned it up a little bit, starting to string some offense together, and there's a beautiful suplex. These 2 battling back and forth, throwing punches in the middle of the ring. Harris now whipping him into the rope, going for a punch. Rivers ducks under the ropes. I think Rivers is walking away. Rivers is saying, hell with this one. Harris chasing him down, but Rivers strikes. Vicious right hand. He suckered Harris into that one, folks. Rivers, pretending that he was going to leave, suckered Harris in. Whatever the strategy from Joe Rivers was, it could have backfired on him, though. We hear the referee counting. They got to get back in the ring. This could be a second count out. And oh no, I thought Rivers was going to go for a curb stomp and stomp the face of Harris right into that ramp. You're up to a 6 count, guys. You got to get back in the ring. Big match with implications like this one has. You'd hate to see it end on a count out or a disqualification of any kind. A big slam right there from Harris. I believe I heard 8 now. Harris heard the count 2, sprints back in. Diving over, oh, he caught him! What a counter! Harris diving over the top rope to the outside. Rivers saw it coming and hitting him with a cutter. That could be the end of the night for Chris Harris. Going for a flying elbow for good measure. And there's a 3 count for sure. It was that cutter that Rivers caught him with in midair. Let's see another shot of that. That was a thing of beauty for Rivers and a thing of nightmares for Chris Harris. No way he could avoid it.
Here is your winner, the Savior, Joe Rivers.
And I believe that will move Joe Rivers up to that #1 contender spot for the world title and a chance to be the next in line to take on the Iron Bison for the world title. Rivers can feel it. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good Sunday. And we will see you on episode 7